Hey guys, I'm here with JR from Zenith. He's going to go over some of their new stuff.
Yeah, one of the things that we've been playing with for a long time is I've been a gunsmith for a lot of years. And when I went to work for Zenith in Virginia, there's a big market for custom rifles.
Okay.
And I had a lot of people that just kept wanting me to do a lot of work for them. And working full time for Zenith, I couldn't do it. So I finally convinced the bosses at Zenith that it's something that we ought to add it to our custom shop. So these are actually number 1 and number 2.
Oh wow.
Out of the custom shop.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So what we have here now is both of these are 700 actions.
Okay.
But we're not married to a 700 action. One of the things that we do want to do is we're in the process of engineering our own action that we will use on our own rifles. So somebody orders a full-blown custom rifle. But right now, one of the things that we've added to is we'll build you a rifle from a blank action, whether it be a Remington action, a Surgeon action, Stiller, whoever you want to use. You can purchase the actions, and then we will build you a custom rifle to your specs.
Okay.
Now, one of the things right now is that we're being a custom shop, and me being a gunsmith for a lot of years, I'm not real married to a lot of different things and we'll push things that people don't want or maybe would rather have. Now, one thing I can tell you is that both of these rifles here are running Hawk Hill barrels. Hawk Hill is right now running number 3 in PRS wins across the nation. They're a relatively young company, but they are a very good quality barrel. And
so you recommend that for the custom barrels?
I recommend Hawk Hill barrels. I have used other barrels and will use other barrels, but I kind of recommend it because Sean's a friend of mine. He's close, and we have a great working relationship, and he offers a quality product. Second of all is, so beyond that, I use a lot of PTG parts or whatever else I really find that I like. So if you want to, I'll go through a little bit. This is number 1. This is a chassis rifle. It has a Hawk Hill 6mm. It was a 6mm barrel blank. We chambered it in 6 Creedmoor. It's running an Acadian suppressor on it. It's running right on optics. It's funny. Right now, I got 2 of these scopes from one of the reps about 6 months ago, and absolutely just love them. And we got a lot of raves about the optics in those during yesterday. The chassis takes AI mags, so we're running Magpul mags. What we did in this gun is we went through a completely true to action, converted it to an M16 style extractor. So, because when people are running 200 and 300 rounds through their gun on a weekend, you want something a little stronger than the old spring extractor that was in the Remington. Doesn't have it in it right now because it's a dead firing pin, but we do a speed lock in them. And then this gun also has a Timney Hunter Elite trigger. So this gun is honest, has fired sub-quarter of an inch groups, and it has about 300 rounds. This gun right here is more set up as a varmint rifle. It's 22-250. It's got the standard Remington trigger now, just like the other one. It has had the extended bow handle added on. It's one of the custom shop deals. Since this is a hunting rifle and it's not going to run crazy amounts of ammo, it still has a Remington extractor in it. And still has a Remington trigger in it. It's one of the older trigger styles. I know they've gotten a bad rap, but I still really like those triggers. If you keep them clean and dry, they're a really good trigger. So this one does, because of what it's doing, and the same reason we put the extractor in it, welded the bow handle when we lengthened it. All the Remington 700s have a silver-sided on bow handle, and if you're treating them, running them hard, you can pull the bow handle off. But not if you go back and TIG weld them on there. It's not going to go anywhere.
Those are set up then.
Yep. And this one has a 24-inch Hawk Hill barrel on it. That's 1 in 12 twist. Got the PTG barrel lug. This one also has it hidden under there. And this one is hard bedded. The action's hard bedded to the stock. So, but it's free floating forward. actually has a hog kill muzzle brake on it,
Okay.
and then it was contoured to the barrel. It's hard to see the lines.
Yeah. You aren't kidding. Jeez, wow.
But
That's pretty cool.
yeah, that's the way we do it. And then if you really want to look, I'll take this off real quick. It's got still underneath of there. It's got an 11-degree target crown. That was lathe cut.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So our first deal at Zenith is obviously our roller light guns.
Yeah.
However, we felt that this would fit really well. We can do because we do a lot of LE work.
Okay.
We can fix any police departments. Old tired 700s, turn them into whatever they want.
That's cool. So is like price range going to vary completely on what it could go anywhere?
It is going to go anywhere.
Okay.
It's like complete rifles from around 2. We can do them a little less.
Okay. If you don't do the triggers. And
Yeah,
kind of keep
yeah. It
things off.
depends on
Okay.
whatever we're doing, but we really want to do it to what you want. And like I say, we're going to offer our own actions. Eventually work into doing limited custom runs of custom rifles that are similar for people who want to save a little money. Because you know, if you do 10, 15, 20 of the same thing, everything's the same way, it's easier to keep the cost down.
Yeah.
But we will basically build anybody basically anything they
Good.
want.
That's awesome.
And it's really hard to guarantee accuracy because I'm going to tell you honestly and be very honest about it. I can't guarantee how somebody shoots.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Okay, but we have not built a rifle. This rifle has 11 rounds to it. The last 3 rounds out of it, because it's still under barrel breakout, was .433. This rifle is legitimately, honestly shooting quarter MOA, and we were making hits at 1,000 yards, and it's got a 200-yard zero on it. But we were using Kentucky windage on it yesterday, and we're just hitting regularly. Not just us, but the people who are shooting it.
That's awesome. You guys had that out at the range?
We had that out the range yesterday.
So it took a beating then?
Oh, it took a little bit of a beating, and if I pulled the bolt face out of there, you can see it's still got a lot of brass on it.
Yeah.
So,
That's good though. That's good.
But it got
You
ran.
guys run it and have fun with it?
Yep. You can see in here where it's running on the lugs, where it locks up.
Okay.
That's all been true,
Awesome.
and everything's running good and true.
That's great. So when did you guys start? When is this? This is just recent then?
This is very recent.
Very recent.
This is
Okay.
very recent.
Awesome. So then you guys are going to start taking orders right away, or?
Yeah, I have been for a long time doing some work for a lot of my friends,
Okay.
but it was getting out of hand, and I've already retired once, and I went back to work for Zenith,
Yeah.
and my wife said, "You're not going back to 60 hours a week."
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So I talked to Henry, and she thought it'd be a good idea, and it's being well received.
Awesome. Good deal. So for a wait time, what are you looking at wait times for something that's going to build?
Right now, you're probably looking at, you send it in, probably looking at about 60, 90 days.
Okay.
But it may back up a little bit more than that, but right now, I don't see why we can't get. Now, if you want a custom barrel of a certain configuration, sometimes your wait time, I may be 6 months getting a barrel.
Okay.
You know,
So it's
so
waiting on
that
the parts
slows it
too,
up.
that's
Yeah.
understandable.
If you're tied to a certain specific item, if I look like that, that's going to hold me up. I'll call you and let you know.
Okay.
Hey, maybe we ought to go a different route.
Good. So pretty
If
open
you're in a hurry.
communication with
Yes.
that.
Oh,
good.
absolutely. Yes.
Very good.
This when we said this is going to be a custom deal. This is going to be a custom deal. We're going to work with the customers, and I've got one I just did for a guy that I just rebarreled his bench rifle
Okay.
and put a Krieger barrel on it because that's what he wanted. And he's already tickled to death. He's got about 100 rounds to the rifle, and he's shooting one whole group so far.
Good deal. That's great. It's good to have you. You're having some good success with it and everything, so that's awesome to hear. Great. Well, I look forward to it, and I appreciate you going over everything.
Really enjoyed talking to you.
Hey guys, hope you're enjoying the content. Sorry for the wind noise and people noise. Kind of hard to keep it down with being in the show and not at the range. If you guys enjoy the content, go ahead and subscribe. And if you guys want to help out me and support the channel, go down to the link. There's a link for my Patreon and then my website there. From there, you can go to other websites. Anything you purchase there helps out my channel. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. I will be continuing to getting video content over the entire show throughout the week, and I'll be posting it as soon as possible.